from Hetman White Primary. It's Mrs. Rayner again. Hope you're all well and staying safe. I'm out on another one of my walks on yet another beautiful sunny day. I'm really enjoying the nature around where I live. We're really lucky to have all this wonderful nature just near where we live. Wherever we are, there will always be nature near us. Mr. Bishop did a lovely assembly on Earth Day about the Joe Cox Garden, and I thought I would show you some of the wonderful wildlife that's around near where I live. So as I said last time, one of the things I really love about my walks are listening to the birds singing. And again, you listen very carefully, you can hear all the beautiful birds singing in the background. I'll just stop talking for a second so you can just listen to that beautiful bird song. Myself and all my family really love listening to that, and it really, like I said before, really cheers us up. But we're also really lucky, as well as having horses nearby. Down at the bottom of our road where we live, we've actually got a lovely pond, and you'll be able to see that in a minute. And I'm going to hopefully, in a few minutes, pause this video and walk down there and see if I can show you some of the ducks that live in that pond. But for a minute, I'll just let you have a look at the view that I've got from where I'm stood at the moment. Video. Yeah. So as you can see in the pond at the moment, hopefully if it zooms in and focuses properly, we've got a mallard. This is a mallard duck, and she's got 5 little ducklings with her. This is the first time we've seen any ducklings in the pond, so both my daughter and I have just got really excited. So this is quite a common bird that lives in ponds. It's well, like I said, it's called a mallard, and the female mallard has this lovely brown and creamy coloured feathers, and a male mallard is a different colour that has sort of a petrol green down its head and beak and neck. So this is, like I said, this is a female with her 5 ducklings. Beautiful, fluffy little ducklings there. We're so excited that they've come out just at this very moment in the water for us to film. I don't know if you can see in amongst the grass, the mother ducks, the mummy mallard has come out now with the 2 of the little ducklings having a little explore around the grass, having possibly the first little adventure, seeing what the dry land is like rather than the pond. So I was talking about the female mallard. This is now the male mallard. If you can see what I mean about the colour of its head, it's that kind of bluey green colour on its head and neck, and that's a male mallard. So this is probably the daddy to the ones that we've just seen. Might not be, of course. It's coming a bit closer so we can see it a bit clearer, hopefully. We can also see some other birds further over in the pond, but unless they're coming in here, we might not be able to film them. Ah, there we go, there's the family together. The 5 little ducklings, the mummy duck and the daddy duck. Like I say, they're all mallards. Maybe you might be able to find some mallards near where you live, if there's any ponds near where you live. So we've now got a coot. So this is a black bird that's got a white face and beak. And if you look really carefully in the background, just see if we can zoom in a little bit. It's not very clear. There's a tiny baby coot as well. Now they seem to have a little bit of a red face, so I didn't realise that was the case. Oh, there's a second one coming. So you can see this one that's coming towards us now. Got that white bit down its beak and the top of its head. Oh, and it dived under the water. Let's see if we can see it coming back up. Diving down to find food, probably. Oh, it's coming nice and close now. You can see it a little bit clearer. So quite often in ponds you will find coots, ponds or lakes. Like I said, this black bird with a white beak down the front, and a very similar bird to them is called a moorhen, and that looks almost identical, except instead of the white down the front, it has a red beak and head. So if you see any that look a bit like this but they're red down the front, that's a moorhen that you're looking at. But this particular one, like I say, is a coot. So hopefully today, everybody at Hemton White Primary, I've helped you to learn about some of the birds that you may find live in a pond near where you live. And even if you haven't got a pond near where you live, maybe you could have a look on the internet or look in books and maybe find some different varieties of birds. There are plenty of others that I haven't mentioned today. So maybe you could do a little bit of research and find out what other birds may you find in a pond or a lake in this country. So remember, today we've learnt about mallards, and we've learnt about coots. We've also learnt a little bit about moorhens as well. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing those lovely little fluffy ducklings. Look after yourself, stay safe, stay well, and be good. See you soon. Bye.